おはようございます。サンドロック生活1年目、冬の15日です。今日のお手紙はヤンヤンからだけですね。薬メル液を設置した報酬が届きました。競争形式にした理由、協力するよりそっちの方が効率が上だと思ってるからか。正直そのあたりは人によりけりだとは思うのですがね。そもそもワークショップのランキングがある時点ですでに競争させられてるわけですし。バンジョの流行度が上がったので、うちの子としてお迎えしました。ハイジさんのところでペット用のソファを買ってきたので、お家に設置しちゃいます。家の大きさは初期のままなので、少し家具の配置を変えないといけませんね。なんか思ったのと違うな。これでよし。さて、それではアーネストと一緒に UFO ラ奥地の洞窟へ行ってきましょう。
Ah, you're here. Let's go. The anticipation is already filling me with an inspiring motivation. So, it's here? Right. An old world ruin, of course. It looks like it's partly man-made and partly natural. Interesting. There are abandoned pipes everywhere. I wonder what they were used for. Alright, let's go. If you remember anything, let me know. Wow! I knew you were strong, but I didn't expect that. That was incredible! It's strange. The conditions here are simple, but I can imagine such warmth. Sitting around the campfire, drinking hot soup, and sharing their life stories. Perhaps playing a tune. An old folk song. Is this a refuge of some sort? Basic facilities. A haven for travelers who stray too far and find themselves locked in a battle against the hazardous environment. People leave food and water for the next traveler. あとは最後まで調べるところがなかったのでカットしちゃいました。なんか時々アーネストが吹き出しで話をしているのですが、内容を確認しようとすると止めちゃうのですよね。 These marks aren't naturally formed.
印なんてあった？
They're evidence of the heroic battle that took place. I can hear it now. The clash of metal, the shrill echo of a gunshot. Amazing. Do you remember anything?
あ、前回の戦闘の時にできた跡があるってことね。
The truth? I heard he kidnapped Matilda because he suspected someone in town was hiding water. But that doesn't seem like common banditry. Although his actions were vicious and reprehensible, his eyes were soft and sensitive.
そういえばあの
They
人は
seemed
サン
to
ドロ
tell
ッ
of
ク
a
に
man
来た日に老眼
burdened
を見
by
ていましたね。
sorrow, mystery, and justice. For those who claim to uphold the law, harbor secrets of their own. Obviously, I'm not alluding to anything. This is all purely fiction, mind you. Any resemblance are purely coincidence and all that.
あっちは最後にしましょうか。古い方は土に埋めときましょう。
It looks like no one has been here recently. But what does it tell us? How long was he here?
準備って何の準備？とか、初めてじゃないとかどこで判断したの？とか、どっちの返事も微妙にしっくりこないのですが。
It appears that's true. But whatever the case is, this place is just inspiring. I had a flash of something. The child was born of a noble mother, and had she not eloped with his low-born father, he would have been born into affluence. Her parents, however, had protested their love, chasing them to the ends of the earth. And thus his upbringing. Forced into exile, was shabby and pitiful, living in crevasses, caves, and downtrodden abodes.
構想中の物語の主人公の背景かな？最後は隣の部屋ですね。ここちょっと隙間ある？
Well, it's completely blocked. It was a risky move, causing an explosion in a cave such as this. But the level of control that caused such accurate damage. They must have planned this
あ、
escape
老
route in
眼たちがど
advance.
こから外に出たのかわからなかったのですが、もともとここに通路があったのか。なるほど。
Spectacular! Our protagonist is both wise and daring in equal turn. No, of course I don't mean Logan. He's an antagonist, of course. I simply mean the character in my novel. But,
この流れで下の選択肢はなかなか言えないよ。
yes, well, although you are right, while stereotype often dictates our imagination, I base my characters on the real world that inspires me. All of my characters are purely drawn from reality. Like just now. I'm using the Logan character to form the basis of my character. But it does not mean that the character is Logan, and they won't be named Logan. Some say that their characters are not based on real people, that inspiration purely comes from their imagination. But I do not believe this can be true. Nothing comes from a vacuum. The mind draws inspiration from everything it sees, and then the imagination creates
た
depth.
くさんインプットするのは大事ですね。
Some characters may have different elements drawn from different people. And perhaps, yes, these characters may be stereotypical, but these archetypes are based on generalizations of
上手に
real
やらない
living
と
people.
ご都合主義の塊みたいになっちゃいそうですけど。
Alright, I think that's enough. Thanks for coming with me. But alas, time is fleeting, and we really should be heading back. This adventure was inspiring. I've got a bunch of new ideas. Well, I better go write them down before I forget. See you later.
あ、ちゃんとワークショップの前まで戻ってきてますね。ってことはお馬さんは、あ、いたわ、よかった。てっきり UFO が砂漠に置き去りかと思ってしまったわ。ロバタの集会があることを忘れていて、慌てて馬を飛ばしてきました。
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming today. Following that whole kidnapping debacle, Logan's continued evasion of our forces, and I'm sure a lot of you have questions for us. Here to put all your fears to rest is none other than our trusty head of the Civil Corps, Sheriff Justice. Justice, please tell our good people how you plan to work with this specialist to catch Logan, Haru, and that young bandit boy before he gets himself into any worse trouble.
Well, Maya, rather than answering directly, we are ready to deliver a profile.
What?
A profile on the newest member of the Logan gang. We believe our suspect is a Caucasian male, somewhere between the age of 10 and 18. Our current theory is that Logan's forcing him to serve through some nefarious method. Or someone took his toys away at some point in his early years. Now he seeks retribution, trying to steal back the childhood that was stolen from him. Due to the fact that we've never noticed him up till this point, we believe he's someone who joined recently. We will not rest until we apprehend this criminal, as well as every other member of the Logan gang. One more thing. Here's a photo of the specialist who should be arriving soon. If you see him wandering around town, just send him over to City Hall or Civil Court. He's the best our very limited funds could buy. Thank you, and good evening.
I hope our specialist gets here soon.
I don't know how I feel about this specialist.
Burgess, my child, please, tell me what ails you. Allow me...
I really don't think we need a bounty hunter. There must be another way. I mean, Logan breaks a lot of rules, and there needs to be punishment for sure, but he's still one of the flock, right? I just remember reading that it's conflicts between people like this that led to the day of calamity. If we escalate, what would Logan do? I just don't want to see anyone getting hurt. Maybe we can still reason with him?
Yes, you're right. In the end, it is the people that live here that'll ultimately protect Sandrock. But a helping hand is needed now and then.
That I can get behind. I just wish there's a better solution to the Logan problem.
You and me both, Burgess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must check on the minister. She has decided to spend some time out of the spotlight following the recent mishap.
I'll prepare her some extra mush.
That's very kind, but won't be necessary.
Are you as excited for this week's... Have a good day.
That's it? Justice, I said I wanted good news. What was that?
Look, Mayor, I told you I didn't want to do this press conference thing. Truth is, we got hoodwinked by those guys in the middle schooler. And we have no idea where they went. Before me telling everyone that.
I wasn't asking you to bend the truth. I just thought you were going to come up with something more substantial.
I'm not a mind reader, Mayor. You said you wanted good news, and I said I'd come up with something. That was the something.
I thought you did good.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
実際みんなに話せることってほとんどなかったとは思います。
Indeed. We're glad to have you offering assistance as well.
If I'm being honest, there's pretty much nobody I'd rather be in the foxhole with than you.
Yeah, you're top 5 good fighters that I know.
他の4人が気になります。
You got a list?
21時を回ったので花火大会に参加しに来ました。
Ah, you came.
あれ？アミラさんだけ？
Pablo said he's ill today, and Heidi's wrapped up with work, as usual.
パブロさん風邪ひいちゃったの？
You've got the fireworks. Well, we're the only ones, but we might as well enjoy the show. Why don't we set them up?
じゃあ2人で遊びましょうか。
It would have been nice to have the whole group together, though.
花火の配置、それで合ってる？
Yeah, they're just like siblings or something. Always teasing each other. But it's not like me and Avio. We don't quite joke around as much.
この間の和室のピクニックは
I
楽
was
しそうだったけ
hesitant
ど。
to even come and watch the fireworks, but I just thought it would be fun for us all to get together.
バージェスさん、
I can't help but feel something like this is just a bit of a waste of time. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say that. I forgot today is your
一
special
番下はちょっと暴
celebration.
論ですね。好き嫌いは人それぞれですから。
When I was young, we'd watch the fireworks. They're beautiful, but short-lived. I don't know. It makes me a little
それが花火
sad.
の良さでもあるんですけど
Like we
ね。
can... Though I do wish Pablo and
多
Heidi
分
could
音く
make
らいは
it.
聞こえてたと思いますよ。
You know, I always thought fireworks were superficial. But actually, perhaps I'm the one that's shallow. It's okay to enjoy moments like
息抜き
these.
大事ですよ。
Maybe you're right. I think I need to stop judging things so quickly. Perhaps being open to new experiences would be good for me.
バージェスさん、だからなんでそこを通るの？
Looks like the sky has cleared up. I suppose that's the end of the show. I really didn't expect tonight to be so amazing. But it's getting late. Let's go back and rest.
翌日、冬の16日です。
Out of there, partner. You the builder around these parts? My name's Bronco. Bronco Kid. I'm here by request of your mayor to track down those handsome devils that are giving you all such a headache. I'm gonna need your help to do it.
なんか家の前に見慣れない小さいのがいますね。悪魔のようにハンサムだって言われた人なら知ってますよ。
Well, yes. I couldn't help but notice from the wanted posters I seen that the bandits y'all are going up against are particularly good looking.
まあその意見には
Not
おお
that
むね
I'm
同
gonna
意で
let
す。
that get
あの
in
ポ
the
ス
way
タ
of
ー、
my work
毎
for
回
nothing.
毎回目がいってしまうんですよね。
In any case, what I'm gonna need from you is a super shock shield.
何それ？
Or S for short, which also means shield in the Giggler language. At least I think of it as meaning that. It's got like, there's a lot of layers to it. What for? To aid me in the capture of these handsome devils, of course. Did you even need to ask? Anyway, I've already gone to the trouble of having that uppity science feller design something for you to work with. So, here you go. The sooner you get it done, the sooner I can go after those dashing rogues.
なんか
Curse
言葉が
them
端
and
々
their
がちょいとおかしい
ravishing
んで
good
すよ。
looks. So long, workshop owning builder type person.
これ、図面。普段使っているハンドブックのものと比べるとだいぶざっくりしていますが、右のメインミッションを見ると、めっちゃ疑ってるのがわかりますね。
We're burning
ぱっと
daylight
見の
here,
雰囲気は
partner.
昨日の
Best
ロ
get
ボ
a
タの
move
集
on.
会で見た、賞金をかけられていそうな賞金稼ぎに似てはいるんですけど、とりあえずあっちこっちにメインミッションマークが出ているので、一つずつ潰していきましょう。ステージ前にミアンちゃんとヤンがいるのでまずはそこからお話を聞いていきます。
You think the bounty hunter, specialist is acting weird? Wow, another mystery.
現時点ではまだ
What
やっ
have you
と
learned so
1000って
far?
くらいですが、
Aha. That is suspicious.
本当に
Ooh, that gives me an idea. Let's split up for now. I'll come find you later. Stay in touch.
The Church of the Light represents...
What? He asked you to build a... listen, Builder, I can't be bothered with every little issue that comes up in your workshop. Yeah, I know. Commission board, protocols, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, who cares? That nut job works for the city. The city, for all intents and purposes, owns us too. So quit bothering me with this nonsense and just get back to work. My head. Last time I mixed yak milk and catnip.
飲み物に猫じゃらし入れたのって思ったのですが、キャットニックって言ってるんですよね。前にジャスティスさんが投げたのもキャットニックって言ってましたが、あれまた鳥みたいなやつですよね。
Our contracts will be up in a flash. Catch you later.
次は局長に図面のことを聞いてみます。
A diagram for a super shock shield?
そんな気はしていました。
This diagram looks like it was drawn by a child. I know I say that about everyone's diagrams other than my own, but this time there's no mistake in it. This was drawn by a literal child. Yes, it would be suboptimal to have my name attached to such a travesty of a diagram. Please see to it that you clear up this
局長のお
nonsense.
怒りポイントはそこなんですね。
Good luck.
続いては聖堂前です。
Hey there, partner. Big fan.
Ah, you must be the specialist. You're familiar with my work?
サイズ差がエグい
Charlie
な。
Tootin', us in the fighting community, well, we think you fight real good.
Thanks. It is also my opinion that I fight real good. Say, is somebody looking for a combat tutorial? I think somebody's looking for a combat tutorial.
No, I'm good on that.
I see.
But say, me and the crew was just wondering, you got any of them, what do you call
ペンの
them?
弱点、
Weaknesses?
辛いもの
Come again?
Oh, you know. Kinda like pan bats are weak against noise, snail lobs are weak against salt, that sort of deal.
Ah, no.
辛いもの
Of course not! Just pulling your leg there, partner.
Okay. Are we done here?
Sure. Don't let me take up no more of your time. I'm sure you got lots of folk you want to punch into space and whatnot.
It's called the Space Punch?
Right, Space Punch. Watch out for that one. Huh? What are you doing here, Builder? Where's my
そういえば
shield?
盾を作るってことはすっかり忘れてました。
That's right, Builder. Listen, I'll let you in on a little trade secret. Always have a plan to beat up everyone you meet. Understand me? We all heard the stories. The Space Punch stories. You want to get Space Punched?
み
Not
んな知
me.
っているようなものだったん
Who
だ。
says Penn is always gonna be on your side? Maybe one day you decide you ain't too keen on them church folk and they don't take it so neighborly, huh? Not saying that's me or nothing. Well, bye.
疑惑レベル、着々と上がってますね。
Oh my gosh! Are you Ernest? The
今
Ernest?
度はきっととアーネストですね。
Oh, hey there. I don't know about famous, but yes, I am he.
Wow! Holy smokes! My heart feels like it's about to jump out of
ア
my
ーネストの
chest.
ファンなの
Oh, well, if you're not feeling well, perhaps I can meet you later?
多分そういう
I
意味
can
じゃない
always
と
make
思う
time
よ。
for a fan.
No, it's just my nerves. I just can't believe it's really you. Oh my gosh. In Book 8, Detective Ned versus the Crab King, when I found out it was the butler all along, like, how did you even think of that?
Ah, you like that, huh? Well, it's all about subverting expectations.
That's just brilliant. I have my copy right here. Could you sign it for me?
Sure thing. Who should I make it out to?
Oh, wow. Well, my friend Andy is an even bigger fan than I am, so make it out to him. Please?
That's really considerate of you. He's very lucky to have a friend like you. I do have to be going, but thank you so much for supporting my work. Here you are, and so long.
Yes, sir.
そんなに驚かなくても。
What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
アンディのこと突っ込めますね。
Huh? Andy is a friend, yes, and a very cool one at that. And nope, before you ask, he is not a member of that Hungish Highwayman's group. There are lots of Andys out there, and at least some of them ain't bandits. Highly presumptuous, Builder. Highly presumptuous. It's one thing giving me trouble, but when you go after my friend, well, that really gets my blood boiling. Look, just get back to work on my super shield, and then we can put all this behind us, alright? What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people? None of your beeswax, Strebazoid. Sheesh, you and your dang questions. Can't you just do your job and make me my super shield? I just can't deal with you, I'm sorry. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Hey! They ain't kid books. It says right here on the back cover, for all ages. What's the matter with you? Build my super shield. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Good. Come back when you got my super shield.
Hey there, Bronco. Justice is my name, and justice is my game. This here's my buddy, Unsure, the deputy in training.
Howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
We just wanted to come find you and let you know, just 'cause we're working in different branches, don't mean we can't work together. Really, you need anything, and I mean anything. Just catch up with one of us, and we'll do our best to help you out.
That sounds swell, fellas. Thank y'all kindly.
You got anything for us at the present?
It's all just the beginning stuff right now. I bet y'all got plenty other to do rather than my, stuff. Paperwork, am I right, fellas?
Actually, we got a jump start on our paperwork a couple of days ago. Cleared out our schedule so we can aid you in tracking down that darn scoundrel Logan and his gang. We're with you all the way, Bronco.
Oh yeah, that feller. Well, truth of it is, I'm a hard-boiled lone wolf detective on the edge. I'm a loose cannon. I play by my own rules, see? I can't let two good eggs like yourself get mixed up with a renegade custard like me.
Alright. Well, if you change your mind, we're mostly free these days.
Glad y'all understand. Listen, it's just better this way. Don't worry, we can all celebrate together once we catch those hunkish highwaymen. So long!
Dang it. It's always like this. Specialists, flying pigs, ACI, I think they're so hot. Just 'cause they get a fatter paycheck.
Hunkish highwaymen?
Oh, hey. How you holding up? Building anything cool? Folks in the biz who don't join the Corps are all like that. They think they're better than us grunts.
I think he's awesome.
Come on, man. Well, I wouldn't worry too much, Builder. He might be a loose cannon that plays by his own rules, but supposedly he gets results. But he did seem a bit off. Well, take her easy.
See ya.
まあ、お金を出して雇ってるわけだし、むやみやたらと疑いたくないって思うのもわからなくはないんですけどね。
That's not the specialist I told you to hire.
Well, I talked to your guy and he was too expensive. In fact, when I made him an offer, he laughed on the telegram. He wrote, "Ah ha 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 ha. With that kind of offer, I doubt you could even get Bronco the Kid. Ah ha ha ha," and so on. So So I got in touch with Bronco the Kid.
Doesn't sound like the loftiest of recommendations. And isn't he a bit short for a bounty hunter?
だいぶ小さいですよね。
Whoa, hold up there, Minister. Don't matter your size, just so long as you know how to rumble.
確かにそれはそう。
Well, my mistake. I take that back.
Well, we don't need him to fight Logan. Just track him down. Right, Sheriff?
Yeah, that too, I guess. I'm just saying, let's give the guy a chance.
あ、今のが町民と話すのタスクだったんですね。話を聞いていただけですが。誰に声をかけようか悩んで無駄にうろつくのず。
Hey there, pretty lady. I got you this here little dolly.
Stranger danger! I'm gonna scream!
ジャスミンちゃんは正しい。
Sorry, don't do that. I'll leave you alone. Look, see, I'm leaving.
Aunt Heidi says never trust anyone with a mustache who hasn't been specifically cleared by Aunt Heidi.
ハイジさんの教育、バッチリですね。これでタスクは全部完了ですね。続いての目的地、ブルームーンへやってきました。
Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the new guy's room? Grace is sick today, and I've got my hands full. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at recognizing regulars by the way they open the door. Hey, I hate to rush you, but... Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs? Great! Thanks a bunch. It's so weird, he ordered a whole mess of...
Why are you jibber-jabbering, barkeep? We're hungry, and we demand spaghetti of the spiciest variety.
Right away, folks. That's all right. I shouldn't tell you anyway. Don't want to violate cook-customer confidentiality. Up the stairs, first room. Thanks again.
ブルームーン内を無駄にうろうろしたのでちょっとカット。お留守みたいですが、何のためらいもなく中に入ります。どんな入り方してるのよ。これ、右のタスクを見ると、アンディのおもちゃとか、アンディのお菓子箱ってあるんですよ。システムさんからネタバレ食らってる。で、この調査パート変な引っかかり方をしています。これは関係ないやつ。ジャケット調べないといけないのにぐるぐる回すだけ。しかも元に戻しちゃった。いやいやちゃんとに調べられてないじゃんって気がついた。これでジャケットは OK。これも関係ないやつ。これ何？おもちゃなの？どうやって遊ぶの？いいところの子供なのか。あとはどこだろう？あ、ここだ。雨の塊。一応証拠は揃ったみたいですね。では自称賞金稼ぎのところへ向かいましょう。
How's the Super Shock Shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting.
これは全部聞けるかな？
Lie? You're calling me a liar, you old coot? What evidence you got, huh?
局長は図面作ってないって。
Alright, fine. I drew it myself. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't want to get bogged down by so many details. I ain't got all day to talk about building stuff, you understand? So congratulations for being able to see through my sinister plot to get things done a little faster. Now... Excuse me? You entered my room? Also, first of all, those are action figures, okay? Second of all, they're gonna be worth a lot of money one day. Frankly, if some part of your portfolio isn't made up in some part of action figure investments, you're making a big mistake. You gotta diversify, builder. Huh? So what if I did, partner? Anyone who tells you candy is a sometimes food, well, they're full of malarkey in my book. I got a stomach of steel, partner. Comes with the territory. And when I'm out on the trail, sometimes for months at a time, when I get back, all I need is a big ol' helping of that sweet, sweet sugar. Yep, nothing weird about that at all. Yeah? So what? Huh? How did you... Well, yeah, part of my beard grows in a different color. My mom said it makes me look like a pirate. Good for undercover missions. Why are you so obsessed with my beard, huh? You're kinda looking like a creep right now, builder. Yeah? So what? I don't know, how about the store? Get a load of this, builder. Never heard of the store. I don't know how you dress yourself. Huh? Yeah, it is a very specific brand not available most places. Okay, when you put it that way, it certainly seems a bit suspicious. But what if I told you... Actually, it's not. Better, get a move on. Time's wasting. Hey, quit it! That's your problem, hair grabber! How the heck with this? Looks like the cat's out of the bag. Citizens of Sandrock, you thought that Bronco the Kid, the bounty hunter from Atara, was among you, protecting you, preparing to take action against Logan and his gang. But in fact, all along... It was I! Andy! The bandit from that poster there? Come on, y'all, I'm in the game!
One of Logan's.
Get him!
Eat marbles, marble eaters!
We are not marble.
Cap! Hold on!
Remember this is the day you almost caught
Nice snag. A nice flanking maneuver, Deputy Captain. Just as planned.
That was impressive.
Well then, Andy, Got anything to say for yourself?
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling adults and this builder too.
Well, Mayor, what are we gonna do with him? I mean, we can't throw a kid in the clink.
Yeah, he'd slip right out through the bars.
What? Nah, for moral reasons, man. We gotta deprogram this kid. He's been bandit washed.
Release me, copper! You'll live to regret this! I'll steal everything in this cursed town!
That does sound like bandit talk.
I feel for this boy. He's not much older than Jasmine.
Perhaps I may be of assistance. What this boy needs is discipline. A regimented schedule of rudimentary reading, writing, and arithmetic. Compounded with a soothing slosh of hard labor to wash it all down.
No!
In time, he will come to see the light, and then he will thank us. If need be, one day he will aid us in tracking down Logan, so he too can see the light.
I'll never rat out my friends. You'll have to...
Fine. Miguel, will your people watch over and care for this boy?
With light as our witness.
Then I hereby sentence Andy the Bandit Child to community service with the church and indefinite mandatory attendance in Sunday school until his behavior normalizes.
Don't worry, Sunday school is fun.
Oh yeah?
ジャスミンちゃん、アンディに対する雨状態だな。
Same side.
となるとミゲルさんは無知の役か。
I can't be taught.
お勉強はしようね。
You will learn the value of a hard day's work.
それ、教会のお手伝いってことよね。
I hope this opens the road to diplomacy with Logan.
うまくいきますかね。
You will learn the value of a hard day's work.
吹き出しのやりとりこれで終わりかな。
Howdy.
普通に会話も贈り物もできるのね。じゃあしっかりと手なずけておきましょう。
See ya.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
なんか変な立ち位置でイベント始めちゃった。
Okay. Well, I reckon Logan will come for this kid, if I read him right.
That's a superb deduction, sir.
I know, right? We better be on our guard. He might come at any time.
だからといってのこのこと出てくるとも思えないのですよ
It'll
ね。
be much easier if you cooperate.
There you are. Listen, I've discovered some clues that have led me to believe that our specialist is not who he says he is. Where is that guy,
ご
by
めん
the
もう
way?
解決済みだわ。
Huh? What? And he was working for Logan? Huh. Wow. Seriously, good job. You figured out everything. That's okay. So he wanted a shield built for himself? Or for Logan and the gang?
そういえば
Well,
結局盾
I
の
guess
話
that's
は
not the
流れた
most
ままですね。
alarming thing in the world. What's the worst thing they can do with a shield? Let's work together next time. See ya!
Again with the bandana in the photo?
Sorry, sir. I'm just not good at drawing the lower halves of people's faces. That and hands.
難しいもんね。
I only had the confidence to draw Andy because we just saw him. People seem to really care that these posters look good. Remember when you drew those wanted posters for the other city-states in a hurry?
それはすごいな。
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also think we can agree. People got a little carried away with the critiquing of my work.
Personally, I thought they were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. Oh, hey, what do you think of the new posters? Do you, think you could recognize one of these son of a guns from, like, Bridge of their Nose Up?
基本遭遇するときっていつもマスクしてるから、こっちの方がわかりやすいかと。
Yeah, right? I mean, they're always wearing the bandanas anyway, especially when they're perpetrating criminal activities and the whatnot. So, maybe it's better to do it this way anyway. And the top parts of everyone's heads, well, they always look pro when you do it, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Take it easy. Watch out for bandits who may or may not be wearing bandanas. And in case they're not, just be ready to use your imagination, I guess.
というわけで、ちょっと長くなってしまいましたが今日はここまで。それではおやすみなさい。